Ready. All right, CT1. All right, we're going to count you guys down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we're off. Oh yeah, you can see the dance game behind Rhubarb. That's technically an in the groove / Stepmania machine, but yeah, it's DDR is good enough. Rens starting off with a 15-piece drought. Doesn't really matter at this point because he's just building. Gonna have to start taking burns pretty soon, and yeah. Oh yeah. There we go.
So FoiledThrice getting a Tetris, and Maestro getting the Tetris.
Hey, Tetris Ben, where are you from? All right, Rens in the lead, 67% Tetris rate, Rhubarb 33% Tetris rate.
Oh, nice adjustment from Maestro.
Tetris for Rens?
Tetris for
Chicago.
Maestro.
Oh, Tetris Ben, Chicago suburbs. You could have been here in a couple hours, man.
FoiledThrice. Yeah, we are in Champaign, Urbana.
Yeah, we're in the student union at University of Illinois, Champaign, Urbana. Tetris Ben, you probably could have made it if you had spotted it. You could have been here, and we would have been happy to have you. Quick update right now: Rens has a 3 Tetris lead, and Rhubarb's dirty Tetris from Rhubarb knocks that down to a 2.5 Tetris lead. But yeah, Rens. Nice efficiency, 230 points per piece at this point. Going to drop down just a little bit right there. Has a column 9 ready to go.
Over on Classic Tetris 2, FoiledThrice is stacked up very nicely, is ahead about a Tetris and a half. Maestro in a little bit of a dig will be able to bring this down and start stacking for Tetrises now.
Yeah, that is well, until those last 2 pieces, that was a pretty good board from FoiledThrice.
Burb and Milo are ready, so let's go ahead and get them up.
Add them in, go ahead.
Oh, I have them swapped. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, well, Colin is fixing that up right now. Rens has his right well blocked off. He's opting to go for it. Okay, no, that's going to work. He'll just take the severance.
Okay. We have readies from both players, so let's get them counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So the roller versus the DAS tap hybrid.
We'll probably mostly ignore it. We're pushing towards, we're seriously really, really far in the bracket. Yeah, I've got this snapping through. We're actually going to just...
So Milo does take the first Tetris. BirbWizard is in a little bit of a dig, looking for the right pieces to solve this.
Don't worry about
does get them, and now has a nice-looking stack again.
All right, I just had to have a quick conversation with the guy in charge of all of the tournaments. They're getting ready to do their traditional photo. It's generally the dance game people that are going to worry about that. So over on this side, Rens has a 30,000 point lead. He's actually got the pace lead, a bigger pace lead than what it looks like. He's up by 2.14 Tetrises in pace.
And over on Classic Tetris 2, FoiledThrice now ahead by 4 Tetrises. Does put a weird L placement. He's going to have to clean that up, and now is getting a little high. Digging, trying to get the right. Does hang the long bar and will die at 311,000. So Maestro in a chase down situation, a tough one, but doable. Your score that you're chasing down is 312.
Chicago area code.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's one of the Chicago area codes. Funny enough.
So Tetris Ben, that one's for you.
Implode with the OMG from immediate area. All right, Ren's still in the lead, 67% Tetris rate, ahead by about 2, pace-wise by 1.5 Tetrises right now. Rhubarb's board has gotten pretty good here, and he's going to be looking for that long bar to show up right now.
So BirbWizard, aside from a pretty slow start, has taken a 2.5 Tetris lead over Milo. Milo is digging here. BirbWizard slaps down a Tetris and does move up to 167,000 points. Maestro just trying to get the right pieces, opens up the well, does knock down the Tetris to bring this down to a 2 Tetris in change game. Very, very exciting to try to watch this chase down.
Ren's still with the 1.5 Tetris, well, now 1.25 Tetris lead. He's got the Tetris rate lead by 66 to 59%, so it is narrowing up a little bit. Rhubarb has pulled things back just from the brink just slightly. Ren's working left well. Yep, there we go. Another long bar is going to help Rens out, but real nicely get that knocked down.
And good.
There we go. Oh, nice Tetris from Rhubarb to get take the actual score lead.
Good pieces. Good adjustment by Maestro to open up the well for that Tetris. Gets the score. Just needs 1.5 Tetrises to win this out. Stacking very cleanly.
Rens gets that nice Z piece to clean up the right side. Unfortunately,
Was
got
that
the
adjustment
long bar
or
right
misship?
beforehand.
Either way, it worked. Does get a Tetris, and now just needs a couple of lines.
Rens picks up a
Gonna go
Tetris.
aggressive, doing
Rhubarb
it.
responds just a little bit later with another
There
Tetris.
it is. This Tetris will take the game. So GG's Maestro. Great chase down. Let's give him the heart. Oops, that's 2 hearts. We need just one.
Yeah, just one.
The insta win.
Just one.
How about that? So this is going to be match point. Again, best of 3 for the losers bracket.
All right, Rhubarb is into 19. He's over 500K going into 20. Rens transitions right in the 500K range
Okay.
again.
I've got
There we
readies
go.
from the 2 players over here. So FoiledThrice and Maestro, let's count you down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And as I count them down, it looks like BirbWizard is going to top out at 253,000. So Milo, chase down situation. Your score is 254. Your target 2.
All right. Rhubarb has taken the lead. He is up in real-time score by about a half a Tetris. He is behind in pace because Rens still has not gotten into 21 at this point. There we go.
And Milo will get a Tetris.
Now into 21.
and scratch
Rhubarb into 22.
the
So
head.
Rhubarb is holding about
Like he
ahead
scratched
by
his
close to.
Nice Aki bar to get Tetris ready. Just waiting on the long bar. Where is the long bar? There's the long bar. Gets the long bar, gets the Tetris, and will take game number 1. GG's to both players.
Hey, Dog playing Tetris, welcome in.
Okay, we've got readies from... Nope, we have a rocket. Okay,
We
the
have a
rocket is
rocket
lasted
stream.
up,
Now we
and
got
now
the
we have a
readies over
ready.
there.
So let's count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, I
Dog,
love-
after these matches finish, we will be moving to just Classic Tetris 1 from there. Yeah, it's 1v1 matches after this group. We are actually near the end of the bracket, and we have about 3.5 hours to use.
So Milo getting some really good pieces to clear out the little bit of a troubled start. Does get Tetris ready and will knock down a Tetris. Meanwhile, BirbWizard also had a Tetris, so separated just by a couple of points here.
Rens uses a long bar flat to nail down a Tetris readiness, on that one.
FoiledThrice does get Tetris ready.
Yeah, Rens is on max out pace. Nestor's Champs will actually count past. Yeah. If we are on regular carts right now, Nestor's Champs will go past max out here. 'Cause we are very close to double getting the max outs on both sides here. Oh no, Rhubarb's side got a little bit. Nice tuck on that. Oh.
BirbWizard knocks down a Tetris,
Ooh,
takes
there we
the
go.
lead back from Milo. But Milo will answer back with a
Ren's
Tetris
gonna
and
keep
takes the
going.
lead.
Runs nice and clean on 27. Rhubarb into 28. We're going to be hitting the traditional kill screen, but we got Tapper and Roller, so I think both of them can play into that. Rens into 28. Rens at 930. Go on, give him the long bar. Okay, 20. We got kill screen play. Rhubarb's going to let it go at 875. Rens. Keep going, Rens. Keep going, Rens.
Oh, takes a triple.
Taking the triple. Oh, long bar shift. 970. He's going to be able to go. Okay, we're into the kill screen, and Rens is just going to let it go.
But Rens will
GG's,
take
guys. Rens takes game 1. He was so zoned in, he didn't even realize it. Yeah, you ended up winning by just under 100,000 points.
BirbWizard trying to get the board, get some favorable pieces, sets up. Okay, takes the burn. Probably
Yeah, I know,
a good
it
idea.
really doesn't. Unless you're looking at Nestor's
Only
Champs
down
like
by
we
a couple
are,
of lines, just keeping
it's
it
a
safe.
little hard to tell sometimes. So, are you guys good to go, or do you want to take a breather? All right, Rhubarb's ready to go. Rens is going to throw a name into the
Tetris
score
for
sheet.
Milo.
How's it going? Smooth motion.
So So now Milo getting up a little bit high for a DAS player.
All right, both players on CT1 are ready. We're going to let this one rip in 3.
Crazy digs.
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Yes, we have seen some crazy digs from Milo before. Let's see if they have another one in them. Oh, no, that missed shift. Okay, long bar flat.
Rens is going to be looking for a square here to tuck. Gets the square, tucks it.
Yeah,
Probably
Milo just
gonna take
digging.
burn here.
BirbWizard looking nice and clean. Up at the top, Maestro is a little dirty trying to dig his way out. FoiledThrice, nice and clean.
Van Dweller with the promotion for Rens. Vandy, how are you? Both players on CT1 looking pretty solid right now. I mean, well, Rens' board is getting a little bit high, but I mean, he's a roller. Who cares? He can just go and knock everything all the way over to the side. Like that. Rens has the score and pace lead currently. He's ahead in score by just under a Tetris.
Takes the safety
This is going to be a
burn.
triple. But he has pace by a little more than a little more than a Tetris, a little under 2 Tetrises. Oh, just gone up a little bit. There we go. Let's see how Rens is going to handle this center
This is going to be the
was that
difference.
early?
If BirbWizard has
That
a
was
chance
early.
to take a lead here, this is where he is going to need to do it.
Comms is Yeehaw McKickass in cchristm.
Also known as Colin.
Also known as Colin. You can just call him Colin.
It's much easier to say.
Yeah, it's significantly easier to say. Yeah, it's hard, and I agree with you, Cobalt. It is hard to choose who to root for here, because Rhubarb was just on a tear during qualifiers, and Rens just kind of came alive.
And Milo is going to top out at 225,000. So BirbWizard is going to take game number 2 and force a decider. So staying alive.
All right, Rens board not in the best shape right here. Oh, he could have gone for a long bar burn, and Rhubarb tops out. Rens tops out. Oh my God. Suffer games on both sides.
What
Rhubarb ended up taking game 2.
So up at the top, FoiledThrice and Maestro running away with this. Level 20 speeds.
I got to do it. For the CT1 players.
All right.
All right, we're ready on CT1 as well.
So let's count them down.
Count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
So this is game and match point for the bottom here.
And we are tied 1-1 on CT1 right now.
Maestro and FoiledThrice both playing very well. Such good stacking. Oh, misplace of that T. Does get the long bar.
Maestro not happy. We have a dead. Well, we had it. Oh no! Now we're back to a dead tie over on CT1. It's early game, so yeah, we're good. Both players actually got so unlucky on this one. Rhubarb going to grab a Tetris. He solidifies his lead a little bit further ahead by 23,000. Oh man, Rens' board. Okay, let's see how Rens is going to handle this. His T's going to nail things out. Oh, doesn't get that all the way to the right. Oh no, Rens.
FoiledThrice is just on a tear, has a 10 Tetris lead over Maestro at level 24.
Rens tops out at 50,000.
Oh no.
Rens tops out early, just gets into a situation where you can't ass. Yeehaw, make kick ass. Yes, you nailed that out. Exactly, Burrito Dad. So, Rhubarb takes game 2. You guys ready? All right. Both players over on CT1 are ready. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
All right, Milo is set up dirty. Will get the long bar, gets the dirty Tetris, and says nice.
We got Boom,
nice and
Chris
clean.
Tang in here. Boom, Tetris for Rens. There you go, Chris.
All right. Milo gets the square, opens up the well, now just waiting on the long bar. BirbWizard had to set up a delayed burn.
Oh, yeah, we got pay attention on CT2. Pay attention on CT2. FoiledThrice is on really good pace here. Just be quiet about it.
So this is He said
830. His PB is 838700. Okay, no, he's not going to get it. Okay, GG though. GG.
So this is what it says.
Oh, we got it choked out before you got to the max.
Try resetting it.
Give it a refresh, see what it says.
What button do I click? Oh, thank you. 0.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
game,
it's a
so
0.
we don't have the calculation on that. We don't have the calculation on it. Nestor Stamps ended up choking out briefly beforehand. That has happened a few times here.
Okay.
Calculate the VOD.
So we'll have to get somebody to calculate on the VOD, but he did get the max.
So
I'm going to give a refresh over on this side.
FoiledThrice will take that game, so I will give him a heart. Down at the bottom, Milo and BirbWizard battling it out, trying to see who stays alive in the tournament and who goes to bed. Both players with very clean stacks. Milo with the Tetris. So looking at the score differential, you're looking about 2.5 Tetrises behind for Milo.
All right, and we are incredibly tight over here on CT1. Dead even tie right now.
Are we ready on CT2?
Literally dead even tie. Both
Okay,
players
we're
Tetris ready, just waiting on long bars.
So let's count them down in 3.
Rhubarb gets the first long bar, grabs the Tetris, goes ahead by exactly one
Tetris.
Tetris. And Rens is starting to get a little bit droughted here. He's going to have to take 2 burns. There's the long bar. Gets another long bar immediately
Tetris for
afterwards to crack back with 2 Tetrises. Rhubarb snaps back with a Tetris of his own right away. I mean, they're just raining down.
Good stacking and good patience for Milo. Gets another long bar and another Tetris.
Rhubarb's board holding up nicely. Rens' board not in the best shape. All right, Rhubarb takes a few burns, grabs a Tetris, gets back ahead by less than a Tetris.
BirbWizard, it was in a little bit of a drought. Not a good time when you have a long bar dependency on the board. Does get 2. Unfortunately, not able to use either of them to score a Tetris. Does get the 3rd, gets the Tetris, and now is a 2 Tetris lead.
Rhubarb has managed to pull ahead on the score right now. He's 2.5 Tetrises ahead. Rens appeared to have had a slight controller issue right there. He was looking down at his controller briefly.
So BirbWizard is ahead by 1.5 Tetrises, a little bit more than that, but is ahead in lines. And I've always wanted to say this, but the lead is not as big as it appears.
That's what she said. Had to. Sorry, I had to.
Yes, she has.
You know it was coming.
To which I would love to thank my wife for letting me come to this event and for all of my other shortcomings.
All right, Ren's going to take a Tetris, get himself down to about 3 third Tetrises behind.
Yes, that's exactly what I
that
was
was
going for.
the Tetris bend. That was intentional.
So Tetris for FoiledThrice. I'm going to do a refresh here because Maestro's game is not capturing. Okay, there we go. Much better. Showed him ahead by 11 Tetrises. So the real score for FoiledThrice, 167,000 at 37 lines. Maestro at 152,000 at 39 lines. Milo does transition over on the bottom. Transition to level 19. Nice clean board. Gets a long bar. Takes a triple. BirbWizard on level 20. Gets the long bar. Gets a Tetris. Now takes almost a 4 Tetris lead.
Rhubarb looking real good right now. He has a 60% Tetris rate. Is ahead by 4.28 Tetrises in the real-time score, 3.28 now 3.43 in the pace stat. And has a perfect place for that long bar.
Okay.
Or the
Good long
square.
bar, good Tetris.
Wish it was a long bar for the Tetris. There's the long bar for the Tetris.
Oh no, we're dropping
Rhubarb
frames over here. We're dead.
Yeah, CT2 has just dropped. We may have run into an issue. Yeah, CT2 has just gone down. We're not exactly sure what's going on. We might have had a internet hiccup. We will keep you try to keep you up to date with what's going on everything because they are still playing. Maestro, you know what? It looks like a bunch of the DHCP lease got knocked off on that. All right, and what ended up happening over there? Burb won. All right, Burb won 2-1.
So, unfortunately, Classic Tetris 2, that was very anticlimactic for you. But, yes, BirbWizard, your winner. of the losers bracket.
Yeah, BirbWizard did take the game. Over on CT1 in the actual match right now, Rhubarb is up by 42,000. That is a less than a Tetris lead at this point. Board not great. We're almost in finals. Yeah. Nice Tetris from Rens right there to get going. And we are literally just losing all of the frames on CT2, which means we should probably stop with CT2. Okay, foiled. 1.019. So now that we got it, all right. Runs running a little bit behind, back by 1.5 Tetrises. Nice snap right there. All right, who got that one? Maestro ended up taking it. I don't have a score.
3-2.
Okay, 2-1 or 2-1. 2-1. Okay. Sorry, I'm just updating the everything right there. Okay.
So I would love to have rated them. Can I still rate them from here?
I don't know. You might be able to.
Here, see if you can. Slash raid.
Not bad. Yeah, no, I mean, that was a good match. I mean, you made me earn it. That's all I could say.
See if that works. If you're still, oh yeah.
If you're still on Classic Tetris 2, you can't hear us.
Yeah, if you're still on Classic Tetris 2, you can't hear anything. So you need to be on Classic Tetris 1 because we literally just lost internet on that computer for no apparent reason. But we are officially not going to be using that computer anymore.
All right, well, let me just try to raid them from here, if I can.
No, you won't be able to.
I will not be able to. So Classic Tetris 2, thank you for the folks that stayed on and refreshed. Please head over to Classic Tetris 1. I will not be able to raid you over there.
Okay, and the raid continued. King with the boomtang. We have just sent 61 people over from Classic Tetris 2. In the meantime, Rhubarb is ahead by a little under 2 Tetrises. We're into the higher speeds, 869 to 806. I'm going to refresh real quick just to make sure nothing goes too bonkers. 905 to 806. Rens at 806. Rhubarb at 905.
Gets a long bar, gets a Tetris.
938 to 813.
Now 973. This is a max out if they score another Tetris here.
Another Tetris. We've got the max. Ahead by 97,000 points. Rhubarb looking for it. Game's not cooperating. And yeah, it doesn't look good for Rens. Keep going, Rhubarb. Max it. Max
out.
1.016. Gets another one into kill screen. There we go. 1.05, level 30. And he's going to let it go right there. Nice. GG Rhubarb.
Taking the game, the set, and the match.